The Imperium spans the galaxy and rules the human race. They come from an obscure sector of the far spiral arm, and have aggressively colonized the stars over thousands of years. Human society is ancient and has descended into superstition. Technology is treated like magic, and only the human's priesthood understands how machines work. Humans live harsh lives and rule by might. They deploy vast fleets and armies across space to enforce their domination, and tolerance of other races is not permitted in their philosophy. Fire warriors must rise through the ranks. All fire warriors start as Shazla, or troopers. If they progress, they reach the second rank, or Shazwi. A veteran who distinguishes himself and survives long enough may become a commander, or Shazel. Tau society is divided into 5 castes. The fire caste are proud warriors, the biggest and strongest of the race. The earth castes are artisans and laborers, engineers and scientists. To the water caste belong the administrators, merchants, negotiators and diplomats. The air caste are messengers and couriers, the pilots and spaceship crews of the Tau fleet. Binding these 4 castes together are the Aun, or the ethereal caste, the wisest of the Tau. We Tau are a proud race. Our culture is young, but we have progressed quickly, and our technology is advanced. This we have achieved by working together for the greater good. We live in peaceful coexistence with other races, but will defend ourselves against unprovoked aggression. We live for the noble belief that the many are more important than the few. Imperial weaponry is of a primitive design and manufacture, but is deadly and effective. Their primary weapons are either large-caliber slug throwers firing explosive shells, or short-range laser rifles and pistols. Though not as light or efficient as Tau pulse weaponry, these guns can be picked up and used in an emergency. In our battles with humanity, we have encountered forces of superhumans altered by genetic engineering and surgery. Known as the Adeptus Astartes, or Space Marines, they are feared throughout the galaxy. We know little of these elite forces, but they prove to be formidable on the battlefield, and fought fanatically to the death. The humans are a powerful race, almost numberless. Even the Imperium's own bureaucracy doesn't know how many humans there are. Because they draw their armies from a million worlds, the Imperium's forces are varied. Some human armies are little more than armed rabble. Others are highly disciplined and well-equipped. They can be a cunning and resourceful foe, and should be respected. A year ago, the Imperium launched a crusade against the Tau. The humans cleansed 2 planets of Tau at a massive cost in lives, before they were halted in the Dalith system, and a truce declared. Since the crusade ended, the Imperials kept the peace, until they kidnapped our ethereal Kovash of the Vashya Sept. By this terrible act, they have brought war upon themselves. The Tau sphere of influence shares borders with races other than the humans. The Eldar are an ancient and decadent people with formidable psychic powers. The Tyranids are nomadic hive creatures capable of descending upon worlds and consuming every living thing. The Necrons have emerged from hibernation to launch skeletal machine armies upon campaigns of conquest. The Tau Fire Caste has been our first line of defense against these foes. The Tau Fire Warriors may only progress in rank by passing a test, the Trial by Fire. The trial may be a test of courage or skill, or the warrior must survive a ferocious battle. There is no way to prove one's mettle and honor, except in a trial by fire. This is an Orca-class dropship. It can deploy a fire warrior team from orbit to the surface and supply fire support to them. The Devilfish Troop Carrier is a skimming vehicle capable of carrying 12 fully armed fire warriors and providing fire support for them. It is fast, maneuverable, and armed with a formidable burst cannon. The drone is a miniaturized artificial intelligence. The drone disc is well armored and floats by anti-gravity. The twin-linked pulse carbines deal devastating fire on the enemy. Fire warriors may command drones in especially dangerous situations, using them as attack units or sentries. Tau Earthcast technicians are developing new weaponry for use against the human Imperium. Some of these weapons will enter service soon, and are miniaturized versions of certain vehicle-mounted weapons. The standard carbine of the Tau fires plasma pulse burst ammunition identical to that of the standard rifle. However, the lightweight carbine is a rapid-fire weapon and also mounts a photon grenade launcher. The penalty for the higher rate of fire is decreased accuracy. The carbine uses a 32 or 64 round ammunition clip. The standard rifle of the Tau fires plasma pulse bursts, capable of defeating most light enemy armor. The rifle has a low rate of fire, but is highly accurate. It uses a 32 or 64 round ammunition clip. The Fire Warrior combat armor is effective protection against kinetic weapons, energy weapons, fire, and splinter. The composite shell of ceramic, aerogel absorption layers, and anti-spalling mesh will withstand a number of hits before it degrades and becomes useless. Battle suits record telemetry for use in analysis and training. Upgraded stealth armor is issued to infiltration specialists and is tougher than regular armor. It is also shielded against enemy sensors across a wide spectrum, including radar and infrared.